Hello worldo, this is Wolfstar Games, it's Anton, and welcome back to more AI the Somnium Files. Last time, we got a little bit of a different outcome with what happens to Iris and Ota. And in amongst that, we got some memories of the past. We got a little tiny bit with Mayumi of her remembering good times with Ota and her family, but we got way more with Mizuki. You know, that whole flashback and finding out she has this apparent special ability, I guess. I mean, that power that she has, it's like, where did it come from? I mean, I feel like with the way that this story is going, with everything revolving around Mizuki, I just kind of have this like sinking gut feeling that whoever is, killing her like parents and in that one branch where Iris and Ota get killed, I can't help but wonder if whoever is going around killing them is trying to set up Mizuki as the killer. I mean, it kind of feels that way with how close everyone is to her in this game. I mean, Ota, Iris, her parents. Granted, we don't really know how close she was with her parents, but at the same time, they're blood. And of course Date, but I feel like with Date that it's with the way that the story's going, that Date is the one who has to unravel everything that's going on, and I feel that with the mystery behind it all, that it's very tightly woven and very intricate, and trying to determine like who is the Cyclops killer, it is actually pretty difficult. I mean, I know I keep trying to peg Date as the Cyclops killer, but in reality I'm just like theorizing of who the Cyclops killer is, the original one. I have no idea who the new one is, and I really haven't given a whole lot of thought of who the new Cyclops killer could be. And I highly, highly doubt that it's Mizuki. I mean, I feel that that's just off for a number of different reasons. I feel that with like Mizuki's power, that she could potentially be like one of the people who can like stop all this. I mean, she is a very formidable, very capable young girl. Even before this reveal, I have felt that she has been, a force to be reckoned with, and she is just very, strong-willed, and I feel like she can like hold her own alongside Date. Granted, she's 12 years old, and Date has a duty to protect her. At the same time, I feel like she is very capable enough to take care of herself, even at the age of 12. I mean, whether it be a character in a video game or in real life, children can surprise you. And Mizuki has been doing that from the get-go for me. I mean, she is quite remarkable. And just last time of her doing those bench presses and that special ability in the flashback, that was all like, oh my god. It's like, what is she capable of exactly? And it's really bumped her, like, interest level up for me. It's like, I feel like the most interesting characters so far in this game are Date, for one, and now Mizuki, because of that memory of the past that we had. So those two in particular, I feel, are the most interesting characters. And, you know, I feel that I could go into like a real character analysis of how I feel of all the characters, but I feel like that would take too long, and I feel like that could be like its own separate video. So I would, and that's something I would be willing to do as its own separate video for this Let's Play. Just not as part of a gameplay episode. So, I think with all that being said, let's find out the rest of what we need to find out with going to the different places we need to. Alrighty. We made a lot of headway last time, but we still need to wrap things up here. Yeah, there's that power. Wah! Alright, it's time to go. Not there's anything more with Mizuki here, but find out. Mizuki is sitting on the bench. Yeah, nothing else. Okay, well, I guess time to go. So, last two places. Sejima Residence and Central Hospital. I feel like I should go to the Sejima Residence last. I know I said I should go to the Central Hospital last, but I actually feel like the Sejima Residence would be the place to go to last instead. So, Central Hospital. On our way! Find out how Iris is doing. Not to mention Hitomi.
Are you okay?
It's like I can just imagine what's going through her mind right now.
Date.
Hi.
The nurse told me you were here.
Yes, just resting.
Doing okay?
Iris's surgery was successful.
Well, that's good.
They told me she would be fine. After I heard that, a weight left my shoulders, and I just collapsed.
Aw.
It seems that she passed out and was brought here.
Oh, she passed out.
Yeah, the nurse told me.
But I'm fine now.
Good. Good.
I feel much better.
Well, this is a new area, so there's stuff to look at. Is Iwa gonna comment on anything, though? Well, guess I'll find out here. A curtain used as a divider.
Peekaboo.
What? Peekaboo to you, too. I wasn't expecting her to say that.
Pardon me?
When Iris was little, we used to play hide and seek.
Ah.
Seeing that curtain made me think about it.
Aw. I bet she was a little cutie then. The curtain used as a divider. Okay. I was wondering if I clicked on it again, she would say peekaboo again. Like, what's going on with the mirror? It's like, what is it reflecting exactly? I mean, it's not reflecting the curtain. It looks like it's, like, reflecting, like, some kind of pool filled with, like, green ooze. Okay, Hitomi. Hitomi is sitting next to the bed. Next to the bed? She's sitting on the bed. She looks exhausted. Let's see. About Iris. Let's talk. Let's see if we can get anything more about Iris. See how she's doing through her mom.
Iris lost her left eye.
I know.
They haven't found it yet.
They haven't found it. Well, the Cyclops killer takes the eyes, so of course they wouldn't find it. I'm just glad that she's alive in this route and not dead like in the other route.
If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it.
What if she were to get, like, you know, like an AI in her eye, like, you know, Aiba with Date?
But I'm thankful she's alive.
Yeah, same here.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me.
When she was young. Like, how young? Like when she was a child?
Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Monica Iwai. Is she a character that we're eventually going to be introduced to? Maybe?
While I was waiting for news from Iris' surgery, I started thinking about Monica. And I felt like I was going to lose my mind.
Oh.
That must have been very painful.
Yes.
Huh. Okay. How about Ota? How's he doing? I mean, he got stabbed pretty badly.
I am so thankful for Oda. No, words don't even do it justice. Oda saved Iris, didn't he?
Seems that way, yes. Even though he was, like, badly injured. Yes, he did.
I heard the police talking about it. If Oda didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead.
Unless this was, like, staged. Which it could have been. It's like, Ota did save her. But at the same time, I still kind of have to question exactly what happened. I mean, yeah, this is like this was a live video, but I feel like even with a live video, you could fake it. Fake what happened.
I really don't even know what to say. It's frustrating that there isn't a bigger word for thank you.
Oh, I can say goodbye like almost automatically. Huh. Well, I'm not gonna do that yet. There's more about Ota, okay.
Oda was actually one of my students. I was his teacher in elementary school. Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice. Not that I'm one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young man.
Well, he may seem to be to come across that way, but he's still on my shit list for him bashing Date over the head with a freaking frying pan. It's like, you're not Rapunzel, Ota. And in the other route, for tasing him.
He risked his own life to save someone else. His mother must have raised him well.
I feel like Hitomi and Mayumi would get along really well. It's like, do they know each other at all? I wonder. Let's see. Do you know anything about Iris and So?
So, Sejima? The politician?
Yes.
Yes. We believe they might know each other.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I mean, we have a politician and an idol. In what capacity exactly would they have crossed paths? If at all. Let's see, about your alibi.
Hitomi, what were you doing around 3 a.m. today?
Hitomi?
I don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing my job.
I was sleeping at home. The police came and picked me up around 4 a.m.
Okay, so the police can vouch for that.
That's when I heard about all this.
Her testimony matches what was in the investigation material.
The cops came to pick her up around 4?
Correct.
Okay.
How long does it take to get from Hitomi's house to the warehouse?
20 to 25 minutes by car.
And the polar bear ran out of the warehouse at around 3:15?
Correct.
If you're fast, you can just make it.
But even being fast has its limits.
Do you suspect Hitomi?
I don't want to.
Not necessarily, but...
Well, I guess that's it. I guess say goodbye.
Sorry for asking you so many questions at a time like this.
No, it's fine.
I should go.
Okay. I didn't learn a whole lot here, but I'm glad we came here. Okay, last place. Sejima residence. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
How did you get in?
What do you mean, how did I get in? I'm the police, so...
Hopped over the fence.
Okay.
That's trespassing, you know.
I'm a cop.
My baseball landed in your backyard. I was just trying to get it back.
It's baseball? That's your answer for that, Date? Hi, bodyguard. What do you have to say? I can actually talk to him. And of course, so I can talk to him. I should probably talk to the bodyguard first then. Nice pond. A pond.
Look, Iba, a giant salamander.
Mr. Sajima is a wealthy man.
Yes. Being a politician, he would be.
Perhaps it is his pet.
Really?
It's like, I don't see any salamander in there. And actually, this would also make for a great koi pond. There are many koi in the... Hey, there we go. There are many koi in the pond, as well as a salamander. And I have actually seen koi in person. My cousin has a little koi pond in their front yard. And, boy, they could get to be pretty big. Lantern. A garden lantern.
Well, that is strange.
What's strange?
Why is Reika from the Cabaret Club over there?
Reika? We haven't met her.
That's a lantern. It doesn't look anything like her.
Huh? I'm confused. What? Let's talk to the bodyguard first here. Bodyguard is standing completely still, emotionless. Mr. Stoneface here. Let's see, about So's alibi.
Congressman Sajima was at home all Friday and Saturday.
He could be lying for him. I mean, he is So's bodyguard.
How about from last night until this morning?
He was in his bedroom resting.
Can you prove that?
My word should be enough.
A lot of times, someone's word isn't enough.
Iba, are there any security cameras in the mansion?
There are several. But for some reason, they are all powered off.
Why are they all powered off?
There is no image data for the past few days.
Huh. That's curious.
Really? That's too suspicious to ignore.
Yeah. Huh. Do you know Iris Segan?
No?
It's this girl.
I showed him the picture of Iris I had.
Cute.
She is rather cute, yes.
What was that?
Nothing.
You just said cute, didn't you?
I did not.
Yes, you did.
You did. Did not.
What is this back and forth?
Did.
Now they're just acting like a couple of, like, two little boys.
I said shoot.
No you didn't.
Why would you say shoot?
Look, I said I don't know her, all right?
Well, that was a little off topic there. What's your boss's relationship with the Kumakuras?
I don't know anything.
You're his bodyguard. You have to know something.
Even if I did, I couldn't tell you. I'm sworn to confidentiality.
You're not a doctor. Anything else? Nope. Okay, so... let's see. Where were you 3 a.m. this morning?
Here, sleeping, of course. Why? What happened?
Did you not see the news?
No, I've been reading a book.
What kind of book?
I don't know what happened, but whatever it was, I had nothing to do with it.
Let's see, about your connection with the Kumakuras.
I told you yesterday. My relationship with them is perfectly legitimate.
I remember. Still, what's a congressman doing going around affiliating himself with a Yakuza gang?
Hey, Aiba. You were still in the middle of the story about So selling and buying the Kawasaki land.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we can continue that later.
Okay, why not now? Do you know Iris Segan?
I don't. Who is that?
I showed him the picture of Iris I had.
This girl, do you recall seeing her?
No, I've never seen her.
You sure?
I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature.
Okay.
This guy's a politician. Lying is his job.
Good point.
Well, true.
Are you finished here?
For the time being, I guess?
I'm just getting started.
You won't get anything, no matter what you ask.
Oh, I'll get something. Trust me.
So Sajima has nothing to do with your case.
Or maybe he has everything to do about it.
It's my job to decide that, not yours.
I mean, after all, with what we got with Iris's Somnium, even though that the body doesn't actually seem to be Sosajima's, you know, he is connected in some way. We just don't know exactly in what way.
Okay. I didn't want to get rough.
Are you gonna get rough with me, are you? Well, I can handle myself pretty damn well. So don't you get rough with me.
But if I need to, I'll feed you to the koi.
Koi, doesn't eat human flesh.
I'd like to see you try.
It's like you'd want piranhas, not koi. And then again, Date would have to be dead for piranhas to eat him.
Date, he's not all talk.
No, I know, but still.
What?
Check his body.
Check his body. Okay. It's like, you mind if I check out your body? Bodyguard. Oh. He's got a gun on him. Not surprising.
This guy has a handgun.
It is, of course, real and loaded.
So you're carrying, huh?
Yeah, I just kind of noticed with the bodyguard, it kind of looks like his cheeks are puffed out. You know.
What are you talking about?
Don't act dumb. I should have you arrested for firearm violation.
I mean, bodyguards are supposed to be armed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The gun you have on you.
I don't have a gun.
Liar.
I know that you do.
You got a way to prove it?
You want me to reach inside your jacket?
I could search you.
Or that?
Oh yeah? How? You need a warrant for that.
Not for a body check.
Are you finished? If you are done here, I'd like to ask you to leave.
Date, I don't believe we can accomplish anything further here.
There's too many things that are fishy with Sojima. It's like he's hiding something.
It's better for us to return to HQ.
This is why I hate politicians.
And then there's me, who doesn't even like to try and understand politicians. Alright, back to headquarters. Off we go. Into the wild blue yonder. I think I've made that joke before.
Before we reach HQ, let's summarize our investigation so far.
Alright. The dashboard.
These are tasty when they're golden brown.
Huh? What?
I believe you're referring to hash browns.
Okay. What was that? The dashboard. That was just a weird exchange. Okay, Emma. Let's see. About Mizuki.
Mizuki did not have any new information about Okiura Fishery.
No, but we did learn some valuable backstory on her.
Currently, it seems there is nothing linking that company to Renju.
Still, something's not right.
Yeah. Let's see. About Mayumi.
Mayumi is suffering from dementia. If Mayumi followed Ota and Iris,
She doesn't remember doing so, right?
it is highly likely that she saw the person in the polar bear costume.
Maybe.
But
She might not remember.
Yeah. She probably doesn't even remember going after Ota and Iris.
correct.
About so.
There is only circumstantial evidence linking So Sejima to the new Cyclops serial killings.
At this point in time, yeah, unfortunately. It's like we need to find some concrete, like, evidence and clues, whatever those may be.
I agree, but there has to be more to it.
I agree.
The Kumakuras had connections to both victims. So has a connection to the Kumakuras.
It's like there's too many connections going on in this game. It's like Sosajima, Shoko, and Renju having connections to the Kumakuras, and then, you know, all these deaths revolving around Mizuki. It's like I feel like nothing is a coincidence in this game.
There's a common link there. They have to be involved somehow. So also might have connections to Iris.
Even though he doesn't say that there is, that he doesn't know her, he is definitely hiding something.
Because So appeared in Iris's Somnium?
I mean, he's linked somehow. However he may be linked, I'm sure will be very interesting, and it will be revealed to us in due time.
Yeah.
I can keep going on about So. Let's do I'm exhausted first, then.
Likely because you haven't had a good night's sleep.
And Date hasn't really rested since Shoko's murder. So, it's like, he's been kind of running himself ragged, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been this busy.
If my body were made of flesh, I would offer my lap as a pillow.
Oh yeah? I bet Date would like that. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
What?
What?
You can't say something like that out of the blue.
Except she did.
Now it's awkward.
Why is it awkward? It doesn't have to be awkward. You're just making it awkward, Date. Come on. Not so.
I am more interested in the hired guns that So uses as bodyguards. I did some research and discovered that Mr. Sajima hires substantial security.
Which isn't surprising, really.
If all of his security staff are this heavily armed, Yakuza gangs pale in comparison.
Really?
Is So trying to start trouble?
Unknown, but there is definitely more than he is letting on.
Most definitely, yes. Any other information?
There is an important piece of news.
What's that?
What is it?
The Odoroki Man chocolate found at the warehouse.
You got news about that?
Fingerprints were found on it.
Oh. Whose fingerprints?
Whose?
Other than Date and Mizuki, who else would like this chocolate?
Mayumi Matsushida's.
Oh, really now?
What?
Mayumi bought the chocolate at the convenience store 812 on Koshu. This was captured on security footage. 812 stores are commonly called 8s. 8 is not far from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
That's the one thing I don't understand. Ota stole a station wagon, and it has his fingerprints on it, but there's also fingerprints on of his on the Matsushita van. Whoever drove the Matsushita van would have had their fingerprints on it too. So it couldn't have been Ota, right? It would have been like Mayumi, right? I mean, if she went to the warehouse as well, she should have driven the van. But yet, there's no fingerprints of hers on the steering wheel. And only Ota's. Which doesn't exactly add up. It's like Ota couldn't have driven both vehicles. It's like there's a little bit of a discrepancy there. It's like it should be Mayumi's fingerprints on the steering wheel. I mean, if the fingerprints were, if her fingerprints were on the candy and she was there, the van's steering wheel should have her fingerprints, not Ota's.
Hold on a second. I'm having trouble keeping the facts straight.
Allow me to summarize.
Please.
The chocolate was purchased yesterday at 10:33 p.m.
That's the same time Ota stole that car.
Correct.
What conclusions can we draw from that?
Unknown.
Did Ota buy the candy then?
All that is known for certain is that Mayumi bought the chocolate at an 8 store last night. And that same chocolate somehow ended up in the warehouse.
Did she go there and drop it?
Okay, since she had it, Ota wouldn't have it, clearly. So, she had to have been there. But how is it that her fingerprints only show up on the candy and nowhere else?
It is possible.
Well...
Oh, phone call.
Sorry to interrupt your brainstorming, but there's a call from the boss.
Connect me.
Date, did you hear that Iris's operation is over?
Yeah, I heard about it at the hospital. She made it, right?
Yes, but she's still unconscious. She's currently in the ICU. No visitors allowed.
She's still recovering.
Alright.
Ota, however, seems like he can talk now.
Oh, okay. We should talk to him. Get the full story out of him. If he will talk.
He's out of treatment?
Yeah, he's in a general ward now.
Got it. I'll head over.
I'll meet you there.
Okay. Back to the hospital.
How are you feeling, Ota?
You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good.
Well, that's good.
I'm still under anesthesia, so I don't have any pain.
So he's still feeling a little loopy from the anesthesia.
Alright, that's good.
Ota, I'm sorry to put this on you right after your surgery, but can you talk to us for a minute?
Boss got right to business after introducing herself. I don't know why, but Ota seemed almost happy to answer. Huh. Maybe it was the drugs. Maybe it was the high from surviving a life or death situation. I want to say it was because of the drugs, and because of still being loopy from the anesthesia. Or maybe it was because he saved Iris. Or maybe that.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, he's got a big smile on his face. Oh, there's a TV in his room. I didn't see a TV in the room that Hitomi was in. LCD TV.
Hey, Date, when are you planning on leaving?
You wanna be alone with boss? Do you, Ota?
The good stuff is gonna come on soon.
The good stuff. Huh?
You're not watching that tonight.
It's like be alone with boss or watching his show. I know he came here to question Ota, but I think I want to talk to the boss first. Did you find any new clues? I wonder if she did.
If I did, I would have told you already.
True. Why did you come here?
I'm kind of interested in Ota.
You hear that, Ota? Boss is interested in you. Giggity giggity.
In me?
You protected the woman you love.
He did, yeah. But that love isn't exactly love. It's just purely an obsession.
That's not easy to do. I wanted to meet the brave little hero.
Hero?
It's like the Date is like unimpressed, especially given his face portrait.
Little? I'm 24.
I mean, you're little enough. I mean, he is rather short.
To me, you're still little.
Yeah, it's like, how old is boss? It's like, what did her profile say again? Let's see, how old did it say that she is? Down to boss here. She's 42. He's 24. So, And I have some updated stuff here. I'll go through these real quick. I don't want these to pile up like I did last time. Takedo Matsushita, who was 55 years old when he passed away. His birthday was February 15th. I still say he looks like a toe with a face drawn on it. Owner of Matsushita Diner, likes Mayumi, Ota, of course, and the Matsushita Diner. Dislikes customers who don't finish their food. That's understandable. Hobbies, fishing, and shogi. Skills, backflips. Okay, backflips. And throwing knives. Throwing knives. That's not an easy skill. Takedo is an ardent student of cooking and very particular about the ingredients he uses. Therefore, his diner attracted many customers but did not make a significant profit. Helping Mayumi was his first priority, decreasing his focus on the diner. And so's bodyguard. Apparently his name is a secret. Okay. Age is unknown. Birthday's May 25th. So's bodyguard. Likes boobs. Okay. It's like, oh. Basically, what man doesn't like boobs, right? And erotic novels. Dislikes men and males. And testosterone. Interesting dislikes. Huh. I wonder if there's anything to those dislikes of his. Hobbies. A swimsuit magazines. That's not exactly a hobby. A skills. Self-defense. I mean, I'd say that's a pretty viable skill to have. He is one of So's many bodyguards. Even though they look alike, they are not clones. What? They do not look anything alike. They all wear face masks to hide their identity. Excuse me? They all wear face masks to hide their identity? I wonder now then, with Iris's Somnium, what if the body had just a face mask of Sojiro, Sojima? I wonder. Interesting little tidbit there. ICU. Intensive Care Unit. Does not mean ICU. 812. Convenience stores popular across the country. Colloquially referred to as 8 stores. Mayumi purchased a Odorokimon chocolate at one such store. National Research Institute of Police Science. The scientific research branch of the MPD located in Kashiwa, Chiba. In addition to developing new technology for crime investigation and prevention, this branch also performs evidence inspection and testing. When an analysis is too large-scale or technical to be handled by this branch, it is sent to the National Institute of Sciences, a similar but unrelated research organization. Kabaddi. A contact team sport popular in India. One player on the offensive, I almost said defensive, side runs to the defensive side of the court while continuously chanting the word Kabaddi! Tags as many opponents as they can. Then returns to their side of the court all in one breath without getting tackled. Okay. Does not involve shooting, nor is it particularly cute. Okay, that's what that was about with the bodyguard. Huh. And Famisto. Family Store. A convenience store chain popular nationwide. Ota stole the station wagon from a Famisto parking lot. Okay, anything you want to ask Ota there, boss?
I'll leave this to you, Date.
There's nothing you want to ask him. Boss is standing on the other side of the bed. Okay. About the wok. That's right, it wasn't a frying pan, it was a wok that Date was hit with.
Oh yeah. You hit me over the head with that wok, didn't you?
Oh, that was... I thought I needed to protect Tessa, so...
That's not exactly protecting her. It's like, I'm a cop, Ota. Come on.
Isn't there something you want to say to me?
Like, you're sorry?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
There we go.
It's okay. But you're not gonna get a second chance.
I won't do it again.
I don't know if I can trust Ota saying this.
I swear on Ganesha.
You swear on Ganesha? Okay.
You should swear to a god that's a little closer, kid.
Uh, did you hear about Iris?
Her surgery was successful, right?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks to you. If you weren't there, Iris would have been in real trouble.
It's like she's so bouncy and happy right here. So it's actually really adorable.
I'm Tessa's biggest fan. Any fan would have done what I did. It's nothing special. It's as normal as garlic and ramen.
Okay. That's a weird comparison, but I'll take it for the time being.
I think that depends on preference.
Honestly, I'm a little bit scared of my new power.
I wouldn't exactly call that a new power.
When I locked eyes with that polar bear, I saw him start shaking.
That's hard to believe.
He saw how strong I was and got scared, no doubt.
Now he's just kind of, like, grandstanding, I feel.
Ota's body temperature is
Yeah,
rising.
he's lying.
He's embellishing his story quite a bit.
I think we can let that go today.
I mean, he is loopy from the anesthetics still, so that I guess that gives him a little bit of a free pass.
Yeah, you're right.
And does he even know who stabbed him?
Were you watching the stream?
Yes, sort of, but I was also trying to drive.
A big polar bear.
Yes, I'm talking about who was inside. Did you see them?
No.
Unsurprisingly.
Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity.
In other words, it could have been anyone. Who is the question, though? About that thing on Nile, this again.
That's... Sorry. I promised that I wouldn't tell anyone.
Then I'll tell Iris about your fake accounts. You know what happens after that, right? Everything you built up here is gonna come crashing down.
I mean, I swear, his obsession with Iris, I mean, he's putting her on a pedestal. And I feel that if he continues to do that, that pedestal will eventually come crashing down. And he'll find out exactly what type of person Iris is. I mean, she's an idol. She's basically an actress. She could just be putting on a facade, an act. So it's like he doesn't really know the real her, the real Iris. It actually makes me really wonder if we'll see a different side to Iris than what we have gotten so far.
But I can't tell you.
Of course you can't.
Why not? Calm down and think about it. The criminal who attacked Iris is still out there. Iris might have seen the criminal's face. Whoever did this might come back to kill her.
You don't want that now, do you, Ota?
No.
If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy. But to do that, I need information.
It's like, tell me everything you know, Ota. If he can.
Okay.
Okay, more things. Let's see. I mean, there's more about that thing, so I guess we'll continue with that first.
Remember when I told you about my day Saturday? I kind of lied a little.
That's not surprising at all.
What did you lie about?
When I got to Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the place was all rented out.
Rented out? To who?
That part is true. But after that, I said I went home, but I didn't.
Where did you go?
I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours.
Is that when you bought your new phone?
Yeah,
Why did you hide that?
because something happened after.
What happened? I can keep going with that. Well, if I can keep going with that, maybe I should do the other ones first. What happened after you left Matsushita Diner?
You mean after hitting you with the walk?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not gonna forgive him for that. And for that matter, tasing Date in the other branch. It's like, kind of hard to forgive someone who will do that to you.
I took Tessa in the van and we ran away.
Okay, so he did take the van? Then why was the station wagon also there if he took the van?
I drove for a while, then we decided to take a breather. I parked the car at Famisto on Koshu. I told Tessa I was gonna go in and buy something to drink. I got out of the car, and I went inside. But then, I heard Tessa screaming, "Ota, help!" I ran out of the store as fast as I could. But the car was driving away! I looked around, and I saw there was a car with its engine still on, and
That's the station wagon. Okay. Things are becoming a little more clearer now then.
The station wagon, right?
yeah. Before I even realized what I was doing, I was behind the steering wheel. I didn't mean to steal it.
But you did, Ota.
I just needed to borrow it.
I mean, it may have seemed like a good idea at the time, but he took someone else's car. That's stealing, Ota. I'm sorry.
The time was 10:33 p.m.
It's like he took the car without, any kind of permission.
Now we know why Ota stole the station wagon.
Who does the station wagon belong to? I wonder. Is it someone they know? That we know? After stealing the station wagon,
I took the car, then drove out onto Koshu, but I couldn't find the van anywhere. I searched for what felt like hours.
You didn't contact the police?
I thought, after I hit you...
You shouldn't have worried about that.
But that's all that I was thinking at the time. I thought that if I called the cops, they'd arrest me. I wasn't thinking clearly. I was panicking.
well, that's obvious.
And that's why I didn't realize it right away.
Realize what?
My phone. I left my new phone in the car.
Why's that so important?
Because the phone had GPS on it. If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
So I drove as fast as I could to an internet cafe and looked it up. That's when I found out my new phone was at a warehouse near the water. You know the rest.
Alright. Well, I'm glad this is getting explained of why both cars had Ota's fingerprints. It's like whoever took the van, it's like, were they already in the polar bear suit? Or were they wearing gloves? After running into the warehouse.
Did you see me turn off the saw?
I did, yes.
Yeah, but everything after that was off screen. What happened?
I honestly don't remember much. My mind went blank.
It's like, fought with the polar bear? And that's when he got stabbed?
I remember rushing the bear. And I think I was fighting him for a while. And we got tangled up.
And you got stabbed.
And then, before I knew it, he got me in the stomach with a knife.
Identity of the polar bear. He's not gonna know.
Just to make absolutely certain, you didn't see who was in the suit?
No, I didn't.
Voice? Body type?
Nothing. Sorry.
Anything at all you can remember?
Would it help if we went into his Somnium? To find out? Maybe? I don't know. It seems like a viable direction to take. Maybe.
I'm sorry, I told you everything. I can't think of anything else.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Date, look.
Oh, come on. After all this, what is he trying to hide?
Let's see. About the Odoroki man chocolate. I took the chocolate out of my pocket and showed it to Ota.
Does this jog your memory?
Oh, that.
What? Do you know something about it?
And it sure seems like he does with that expression.
You don't have to show me the thermograph. It's written all over his face.
Absolutely.
This must have been about 8:50. I was going to cross the intersection in Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light. But when I got close, I saw Tessa driving it.
Oh.
Iris was driving it?
Whoa! You surprised me!
I'm more surprised than you are. Is something wrong?
What do you mean? Hey, Tessa, do you have a license?
I mean, she's 18. I mean, she is old enough to drive, right? I mean, I don't really know the minimum age you can be at in Japan to have a license.
Oh, yeah, of course I do. Not have one.
Oh.
You don't have a license?
Shh. Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand. I had to borrow his car. Please don't tell anyone.
I mean, of course Ota wouldn't. He admires Iris too much.
Okay.
You promise?
Anything for you.
And Iris just kind of eats that up, doesn't she? It's like she just eats up his obsession over her. It's like, and she can get him to do anything for her. Which honestly is a dangerous position for her to be in.
After that, the light turned green and she drove off.
I mean, after all, we did earlier in the game get that, manipulation thing going on with her, with her using her feminine wiles to get her way with Date and getting him to let her tag along with him. So it's like she is, a little bit like Mizuki. It's like she also is quite formidable, isn't she?
Was Iris the only one in the car?
Yeah, it was just her. That's what I meant by that thing. And idle driving without a license is a huge deal.
It's like, how big of a deal is it exactly?
So I kept quiet.
Anything more? Yep. Can still go on about this.
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Ota saw Iris and Renju together. They were leaving the Sunfish Pocket building. 2.5 hours later, Ota witnessed Iris driving Renju's car. What are your thoughts?
This is sounding really bad for Iris.
But consider the current circumstances.
Yeah, I mean, she couldn't have done this to herself.
Iris had her left eye taken out by a criminal who is possibly the new Cyclops killer. And if Ota had not reached her in time, she would have been killed.
What is going on here?
That is the $1,000,000 question.
Date, Ota is acting strange.
When is he not acting strange?
I advise caution.
What do you mean?
Oh, X-ray. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, okay. Why does he have a knife? Ota?
I don't believe it.
He's holding a knife.
Why does he have that?
Self-defense? I don't know. He still wants to cause some trouble, is it?
In any case, you know what you have to do now.
I know.
Let me go! Let me go!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shut up! Just let me go!
Oh!
Sleeping gas. Now you've done it. I can't question him like this.
But you can still get information
Like going into his somnium.
inside his head.
Yeah. We are going into his somnium. Alright. So with him having a knife, it just kind of makes me wonder then, did he stab himself? I wonder? I mean, would he actually do that? Would he actually stab himself?
Dante, as you know, the limit is 6 minutes. Please, do not go over it.
Won't be a problem. But are you sure this is okay? Ota just came out of surgery.
If anything happens, I'll take responsibility.
But
It's fine. Just get it done.
Good enough for me.
What's Ota's Somnium gonna be like, I wonder? Here we go! Once again! What?
Can you please take me with you?
What in the world? What is happening?
As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
Huh?
sorry, we can't have pets.
Cold-hearted old man.
Hey, I'm not that old.
Is this the cold storage warehouse?
Huh. Really? This is the inside of his Somnium. The cold storage warehouse? This music. It's like very heroic type music. Dun, da, da, da.
Seems to be.
Not a manga cafe? Or an otaku shop?
Yeah. It's like, those would be more fitting to Ota. But this being the inside of his Somnium, that's really interesting.
No, but a warehouse is a commonly used location in live-action dramas.
True.
You know a lot.
Predicting this, I did some research on Ota's taste.
I see. By the way, are you smaller?
he just now noticed.
Either that, or everything else is bigger. Interesting.
I mean, you're really tiny, Aiba. What the hell happened?
Hey, that's
the polar bear.
Iris is about to be...
This is just inside his Somnium. This isn't actually happening this time. So, I think we're okay.
Stop right there!
Very heroic music. I really like it. So far, the music of this game has been great. And since I got this special agent edition, you know, I got the soundtrack, so I am definitely gonna be listening to the soundtrack on its own.
The heavens call. The earth cries out. The crowds roar. All calling on me to strike back against evil. Hold on, Tessa. I will save you.
It's like nothing can stand up to the to the might and will of the how do I want to put it? The shortcake geeky otaku who is obsessed with an idol. I don't know. I think I lost it there.
Yeah!
Nice flip. This is definitely embellished here.
I will protect Tessa!
Is this from the stream we saw earlier?
Kind of, but not really.
This is Ota's memory of it.
It's like he has a very vivid imagination. That is definitely clear.
It appears to be a bit exaggerated.
A bit, but just a bit? Come on. Very exaggerated.
Alright, let's help reproduce the memory.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Why is Iba so small, though? Okay. Sinking in the swain. Okay. Relive Ota's memories. Reproduce the fiery battle between Ota and the polar bear. Save Iris. Save the world.
Curse you, polar bear! I will vanquish you! But if I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall!
Is that what happened? During the scuffle, he slipped on the ice and fell?
Like this.
Whoa! Very graceful.
Damn it! If I go in like that, I'll have nothing to show for it! All of it amounts to nothing. What will I do?
Oh my god, this is gonna be a crazy Somnium, isn't it?
I don't know what that was exactly, but the knowledge you gained might be useful.
Yeah, maybe.
I did not want to use my local storage space for this.
Why am I so small? Why? It's like, how can I examine things this small and do anything while I'm this small? Oh my god. Well, I think I'm going to stop it here. I really want to keep playing, though. It's getting harder and harder to stop playing this game. I'm really enjoying it. So it's really is getting harder and harder just to put the controller down and just stop playing for a while. But it's a fun game, and I'm really enjoying it. So anyway, I'll leave things off here for now. We'll pick things back up next time with going through Ota's Somnium. I'm sure it's going to be crazy yet interesting at the same time. I'm looking forward to going through his Somnium. I mean, he, like me, has, the mind of a writer. And he also has a very vivid imagination. So, this is going to be an interesting Somnium for me to go through in that respect. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed watching, and thank you all for watching as well. And if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, like, favorite, and claw that subscribe button to become part of the pack. And as always, everyone, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be.